We thought two or three months max. Yeah, right. Because, and the thing of it is, I started thinking, yeah, right, when I was noticing certain things starting to add up and kind of coming towards us. I'm going, there's a reason why Jesus had our previous church pay for 6 months to stay here. We didn't want that, but that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting. And Jesus had a reason for that. So, yeah. Again, the old adage, you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. That is a saying that is well known in the quote unquote Christian community, because of the factor is that so many fellow believers, sorry, I always get tired towards the evening. Always do. A lot of believers have realized that that yes, you can make plans, yes, you can do this and all that type of stuff, but then eventually you have to remember that if you're a follower and a believer of God, you have to surrender your plans to him and let him be the one to dictate how things are going to go in your life. Now, it sucks sometimes because the factor is you don't know what the heck is going to happen, and you want to have a heads up, you want to have like the knowledge and whatnot. It doesn't always happen like that. He doesn't always give you the knowledge and whatnot because he's going, I want you to just trust and have faith in me. I'm going, okay. And that's when you just take a long deep breath and say, okay, let's just see what you do. Let's just see what you decide is gonna happen. I'm not kidding you, people. It is so that way. But now, so now that we're, so now that we know all this stuff, we now realize why why Jesus wanted us to be here until the end of October, because that is actually when the specialist wants to see him again. Because towards the end of last month, he was like, I want to see you back in 3 months. Towards the end of October. So, for that reason, we are just staying put here, and I'm asking for all of the fellow followers of God to just please and thank you come behind us, come behind our son, and stand beside us, and go before Jesus in prayer for our son. Please and thank you, prayer warriors. We want our son to be in a good spot and to be able to travel along with us, because we want and we need and we know we need to keep on going with what Jesus has called us to do, which is to be his witnesses on the road. So, for that reason, I do ask for all prayer warriors to please and thank you stand behind our son, stand beside us, and approach the throne and approach Jesus in prayer and fight on behalf of our son. So that way, in prayer, and so that way he can get better. He can grow a whole lot more quickly than what they're noticing out of him, and his thyroid issues can no longer be issues, and that everything comes to fruition, and it comes to the point where the pediatrician and the specialist are willing to say, you know what, he's really good now. He's at a spot where he can travel. Go. I really want that to happen. And I know that Jesus is going to have him get to a certain spot. We need him to be able to be there. Because we cannot stay here during the winter time in our home state. We just cannot stay here for the winter time. It'll get too flippin' cold. It has been known to get below 0 degrees here, and we cannot. Our RV cannot survive that at all. So please, please, oh please, oh please. And I know I sound like a begging here, but that's because the fact that this is a mother's heart that we're talking about here. We're talking about a mother's heart who seriously wants to see her son well and wants to see her son thriving. Okay, I'm not gonna deny it. That's what I want. I want to see our son in a 10 times better condition and thriving. Okay, I'm not gonna deny it. Though he is in a really good spot right now, as the specialist said, and as I said before, that he is. So I'm going, yay. But they're still wanting to get better results. So please fight for him in prayer. Please, oh please, oh, yeah, please. And then, but now, so now it's just a matter of a waiting game. Just a waiting game to see what happens. But, with this RV thing now, let me just, hold on. Here, let me get, okay. Okay, there we go. See all that? See all this? This stuff used to be down here. See all this? See all this stuff? It needs to get put away so that we can actually walk in our stinking bedroom. See all this stuff? It needs to get put away too. And it will, eventually. See all that with the RV and everything? And this is what you call a transition. A transition for an RV. Okay. That's what you call a transition for an RV that is not caught up yet and is still in the process of being transformed into the type of RV that we're needing. Now, granted, the RV is already completely small for us. Having a bigger RV, one that's about between 34 and 36 feet long, would be nice. Now, our dream RV right about now is a Super C RV, with still with obviously the overhead having a bed, and I won't lie, I would like to have a nice size kitchen area. I won't lie. I'm not gonna lie. And then a decent size refrigerator and decent sized pantry and a reasonable bedroom for me and my husband, and a reasonable place for our I mean, seriously. I know it seems to be asking for the moon, but it's not that I'm not willing to make compromises or anything with RVs, just I know what we now know what we want to have in the RV. And I especially want to have a steak and washer and dryer, or a combo thereof. So that way I can get laundry done in our own stinking RV. Now that I haven't been able to do that before in the past, just, when you don't have full hookup, it stinks. It's not cool. Because the washer I bought uses up pretty much the whole entire amount of water, or fresh water, that we will get and can carry in the freshwater tank. I'm not kidding you. The washer that I bought will use up all the water from the freshwater tank for both washing and rinsing. Oh my gosh. It's not even a joke. And that's just for doing one load. So yeah, I didn't think that went through. I honestly didn't. So yeah, I really would like to be able to have washer and dryer or a combo thereof, and just, yeah. There's this one RV that looks unique. I'll put it to you that way. It definitely looks unique, and the way that they have it styled is definitely different. Sorry, people, sorry. And so therefore they want to have, so therefore well, not therefore they, sorry. Oh, it's definitely a different type of style, although apparently other RVs have it. They'll have this style. But not, but as you and I know, or at least some other RVers will know, that the style that they have for this one particular RV that I have seen on Facebook Marketplace, not all RVs will look like this on the outside. But it's a Skyline. I want to say Skyline. Skyline something. I can't remember exactly the full name of it, but it's huge, and it has the on one end. At one end of the RV, it's a loft, and below that loft is another bedroom, and then you have bathroom, and behind the bathroom you have the little stairwell thing to the loft, and then after that and then kind of like right next, I want to say right next to the stairwell is the washer and dryer. No, straight that, it's in the bathroom area. And then, and the bathroom area actually looks really decent too. And then you have I'm dead serious. I saw this thing and I'm just like, yes, please. Yeah, the thing doesn't have a bunkhouse like a lot of the RVs have. However, it does have a washer and dryer. It has a decent sized refrigerator, and like a big refrigerator, and then it has an island, and it has everything that we would need in order to continue on. Now, granted, with the loft, it definitely would be big enough for both of our kids to sleep on once our son gets old enough to be on his own and everything. Then yeah, we would probably set him up there up into the loft with his sister. And granted, his sister would probably put up a hissy fit about that, and I'd be going, get used to it, kid. Because the thing of it is that I'm the oldest out of 4, and I did not have a bed of my own. Well, I did. I had a bed of my own for a while, but I was not in the bedroom alone. I had my sisters and my brother, all of us sleeping in the same room. And then when he got to an age, once my brother got to a certain age, my parents then decided to take out the bunk beds, take out all the beds, take out all that stuff, and they put in a water bed. But that was only because the fact was that all 4 of his kids would want to sleep with our mom during thunderstorms at night. No, my dad was not there because he was third shift. He was a third shift worker. So he was a CNC machinist. So yeah. But he would work at night, and all 4 of his kids, if there was a sticking storm or whatnot, would wind up in my parents' room, sleeping with our mom. My mom didn't mind because she was just going, our kids need me, our kids need me. And I get that. As a mom of 2 now, I seriously understand this. I seriously understand that. So, so yeah, no, for us right now, we will work with what we've got, and then somehow, some way, by God's grace and mercy, we will get ourselves a bigger RV to accommodate the growth of our family. So yeah, we are doing, and I think we are on our way to actually getting this RV to how it needs to be for ourselves. So yeah. Now, granted though, this RV has come with some issues. Yes, all RVs have issues. Yes, I will not deny this. This one is on its last leg. And I got a feeling that this thing is going to be on its last leg for a size while. So, hence the reason why I'm saying this. Big time lesson learned. And other lessons to learn to come. But all this stuff now also needs to get put away. And then, yes, that right there, as you can see, is the top of portion of our son's bassinet. So yes, he sleeps in our room with us, and for good reason.